everyone, welcome into Aldeburgh. I can see the sea. This is the main high street. Plenty of shops, restaurants, chip shops. We'll find somewhere to park and then we'll have a wander. Blue building on the left is the famous Aldeburgh fish and chip shop that everyone always talk about. Come for miles to eat there. So we just parked up at the car park at the far end, near the toilets and stuff, and near the boatyard. Joe's just getting a ticket for the car. You can either pay cash or you can join the app. It's a Ringo app. And you can fill in on there, put your reg and stuff in and pay it like that. Interesting building here, everyone. Got a couple of statue Dalmatians. Some other animals. We've got a giraffe poking its head up over the fence there. Let's walk up the little hill. And there's the sea. People absolutely everywhere. Hello, doggy. Hello.
Oh. So he's looking for someone.
That's all right. Looking quite nice. As you can see, the sea is lovely and calm today. It's a tiny wind, nothing to worry about too much. Up in front we've got the Brundle Hotel. I'll show you a bit more as we get a bit closer. Lots of people on the beach. People getting food, ice creams, drinks, you name it. This is the gin distillery. And then we've got the outdoor part of the Brundle Hotel. Just walk down to the beach so you can see this a bit better. That's the hotel. That one's called Magenta, as you can see. Not very often you see a seagull just sitting there sunbathing. That's what it's doing. Nice freshly painted pretty colour houses along the front here. Must be nice to live in there and look out to sea in the mornings, or any time you want, right? So this little building here is called the South Lookout. Got a spiral staircase up to the top. And then like a little hut on the front. Let's have a little look. Shame we can't go up the stairs. I was going to go up the stairs and show you. People have been decorating stones and stuff. Leave them on the table. So we're just sort of walking along what's really the prom, I suppose. It's not really, it's a road along the front, but there isn't an actual proper prom. And you get stones and beach straight away. There's plenty of people about. It's a lovely warm day. I think we've got about 18 degrees at the moment. Feels hot though because there's hardly any wind. See a few of the old boats and stuff along here. Some of them are still being used and some of them haven't been for years.
I think the other
Old winch there, that certainly hasn't been used for a long time. It's a bit rusty and I don't think the water's going to be any good anymore. This one here is the lifeboat gift shop. Then you've got like a fresh fish area along the side here.
Yeah.
Another old winch, looks like that one could still work. The bigger one there, and then all the crab pots, and then the big boats that still go out and catch the fish and the crabs. You got diggers and stuff that pull them in as well, and all the gear. Bright purple apartment or house there, stands out a mile. So lucky for us today, the lifeboat's been put outside, probably having a clean. So we get to see it in the sunlight, in its full glory. Very capable boat, obviously goes out to sea helping people when they're in trouble. And that's the actual lifeboat station. Then if we can see much, let's go and have a look, shall we? It's another one of the smaller boats inside. You can get a better view from here. And then you've got the shop where you can buy accessories and gifts and stuff like that. Flagpole. And let's carry on down this end and see what's down here. Someone on the beach there flying a kite. Another nice old property there, right on the edge of the beach. And there's plenty more where that came from along the front here as well. A couple more boats on the beach here. I think they're little projects being done up by little things. We've got the little model boat pond here. There's lots of people on there watching. It definitely is very busy. You just take your little speedboats or your little sailing boats, stuff like that on there. Bright blue. What we'll do is I'll carry on along here, we'll have a little bit more of a look at the boats and stuff that bring in the fish and the crabs and stuff like that. And then we'll wander up into the town, have a look around the town. And then I think it's probably best to grab something to eat and we can drive right down the Aldeburgh wall, right down to the sea, see if we can find a spot. Fish and chips sound pretty good to me. I think this little building here is the museum, this building here. If you want to have a little look, and then there's some pubs and stuff behind. And then we got the another one of the fish places there. A big anchor sitting there with the where you can sit down and have something to eat. All this white building along the side of here is all the White Lion Hotel. And then the big building, which we'll see in a bit more as we get a bit further down, is the Wentworth Hotel. More fresh fish, diggers, boats, crab and lobster they're offering today.
Yeah, but it doesn't say scary.
We got on the main menu then crab, rock eel, heron, bass, cod. It's today's catches. They're actually shut now by the looks of things. It all comes in these tubs, it all gets sold fresh. That's the digger that pulls the boat in. And that's the boat that goes out and catches all the fish and the crabs, etc. So that big one there is the Wentworth Hotel. Lovely building. Another one of the places that serve fish, fresh fish. Don't think that's this boat that goes out, I think that's just for show, but beer battered oysters, popcorn cockles, dressed crab and chips, half lobster and chips. So they've got a good variety. So I don't think that boat goes out anymore. Pretty sure it don't by the looks of things. It's one of the older ones. If we walk through, I'm sure we'll find the ones that do. All the crab pots. Got to find my way through. Come to a dead end there. That'll be the boat there that actually goes out and catches. It's still in use. Looks a nice boat. Could do with a good old buff and make it shine again, but otherwise, nice boat. And I bet that's fun when it's out there on the sea. Seagulls are eating all sorts of things. Look at the size of them engines. A couple of big old engines on the back of that. Don't know what they are, but they're big. I don't know if you got a number on them, but 300s I reckon. A couple more boats that are just sort of stay there now for their presence, just to look. Old digger, lots of pots. If you look down there in the distance, you can actually see the Sizewell station, the big golf ball as they call it. This boat round here is probably their previous boat they were using before that one. Looks a nice boat. Don't think it'll take much to do that up and get that back on the water. Wouldn't mind that myself. Take all that back bit off and make a great fishing boat. Here's the Wentworth restaurant. I'm not going to walk any further down that way today because I'm sort of a mile and a half from the car already. So we're going to wander back to the left towards the town. There's a little area here, little gravel sort of set to play bowls on, which is quite cool. There's people on there playing. There's another one on this side as well, and there's people on that as well. All you do is you roll out the small ball in the middle, which is the little green one. And that's the first person to get closest to it. So you can hit it and knock it out of the way, or you can land next to it. And that's the winner. Sounds like having fun. Right, I'm going to get back down this end, walk through, meet up with Joe again, and then we'll walk into the town. Let's have a look around the town, get something to eat. So this is the Aldeburgh Cinema.
That's the sound of the police.
Little diner here. We've got the Lighthouse restaurant. St Elizabeth's Hospice charity shop. And we're now coming into the main bit of the town. Bluebells, everyone. Not very often to see bluebells in someone's garden. Another little place there called the Chocolate Teapot. So we're getting like a drink and a piece of cake. So we're in the main high street. There's so many different little companies all the way along. So I'm not going to be able to name them all and talk about them all. But I'll show you as we walk along. We've got the co-op over there and the old bank. Pharmacy. Butchers. And then you've got the clothes shops. There's a pizza place. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. You name it and it's pretty much here. Got the Golden Galleon over there, which is a fish and chip shop. You can go sit in upstairs, or you can take away. Nice old style camper van there. The Aldeburgh Gallery over there. Got the ice cream parlour over here on the left. I've had a few ice creams out of there before in the past and they're very nice. Jolly shop next door. It's very hard to show, I'm having to sort of maybe jump. Someone's waving at me and messing around. He obviously recognised who it was. Pushing his horn on me. Oh, it's saying it's a subscriber. Nice to meet you. Harry and James donut bar, ice creams, munchy sandwich shop. Got the Regatta restaurant over there. The wine shop. Got Weird Fish, the clothes company. Thomas's Aldeburgh Art Bar, Sea Salt Clothing Company, Chinese shops, Pug and the Pussycat, which is a mixture of all sorts of things. You've got all your little gift shops, sunglasses, hats, sticks of rock, all that sort of stuff. Teddies, key rings. Two Magpies Bakery over this side. Fat Face, which is a clothing store. Jewels. There's a lot of the top clothing stores here. Contemporary arts place there again. There's a lot of them. And we've got the famous fish shop when we come down here. I wonder if we should get in that queue actually and have fish and chips ourselves and then wander down the wall. And that's the famous chip shop. We're already queuing out the door. So we're going to get in the queue and we're going to get the old fish and chips. Joe probably won't have fish, he'll probably have fish cake or something like that. I'll let you see in a minute and then we'll wander down that way and we'll drive up the wall on the longer front. And we're in.
Got cod face.
Bit of cod for me today, I think. All sorts of stuff on the menu, as you can see. Okay, so we've got our fish and chips and everything. And now we've got to go down the wall. I'll warn you now, it's absolutely jam-packed. Cars, campers, vans, you name it.
Lumpy bumpy.
Yep, it is. It has actually been covered over with some stone, but it's still a bit lumpy. It's been done up there as well by lots of things. That's new to me. I've been down here for a month or so. This is actually about close to 2 hours from my house now. If you look along the bottom, there's a big row of campers. And then along the top, there's all the cars parked up eating and on the beach and stuff like that. Quite windy up there on the wall. Filled some of the holes up, but not really. It's still quite bumpy. Got the river down to the right. I'll show you the river in a little while. You just go along the wall and get parked up. Have our chips, fish and chips and stuff, and I'll take you for a little walk along the river and we'll just do a pan of the river. Couple of chaps down there on the left with their fishing rods out. If they're catching a few fish. There's some more people here fishing as well. Maybe the fish are in like ice and more on the other side and more on the other side. Must be fishing well at the moment.
Sunday, everyone's up on a Sunday.
Could be, but it's not normally that packed along here. And there's some more further down there. Right, I'm going to pull in here and eat my fish and chips.
Turn around to the
And then we'll give you a wander around in a minute.
more people fishing up there as well.
That's what I was saying. There you go, nice cod and chips. And Joe's got a couple of fish cakes. Yummy, yummy. Lots of fishermen about today. So he's quite calm, but it's very windy down here. Got some more people fishing down the other end. across the river there on the other side there. Right, let's go for a drive along the wall. So we enjoyed our fish and chips, let's go for a wander along the wall. As you saw, there's plenty of people fishing. I haven't seen anyone bring any fish in yet. I think they're just enjoying the sun more than actually fishing. They've only reeled in once in sort of about an hour. So they've probably only had bait on for 15 minutes. We'll go along here and up to the Martello Tower, round the corner up to Orford Gate, and then you can't go no further. We'll spin round and then we'll take a little run along the side of the river and have a look at some of them campers and stuff. It's a big long row. Used to be able to bring your motorhomes up here, but they stopped doing it now. You only load down the bottom of them now. So I reckon they were too heavy for the stones. That Martello Tower down in front of us. People actually live in there now. It's actually a house. Plenty of people taking their dogs for a walk. The sea's hardly moving. The wind's pushing the right way and it's flattened the sea right down. It's rougher in the river. Not really the best road for a nice new shiny car. If you've got like a second car you're not so worried about, it's best to bring out down here because stones flying everywhere. We're in the Focus estate today, the red one, which we're not too worried about. It's our car boot car and picking up things car. If you look across the marshes just down in front of us, you can see a couple of chaps now going across to the river. Do a bit of fishing in the river. Sometimes that can fish better than the actual sea. There's plenty of boats out there, but there's not many moving today. It looks like there's a whole family actually going down to fish by the looks of it. I'll have to try along there at some point myself, because I've never actually tried that. I've seen plenty of people do it. Around the corner and up the hill. Don't go slow on these hills. Get a bit of speed and get going, or you'll get stuck.
Too quick rail, you'll fly off the edge.
Down there is the gate where that car's parked, and then if you go the other side of that, you're actually on Orford Island. You can get a boat across into there, or you can actually walk along there. It goes a long way, as you can see. You can pay for a key to get through the gate if you join the club. Me and Andy too have fished these bays a fair few times. Chap down there with his, I don't know if you can see that there. Chap down there with a lure rod, have a spin along the groins. Could be a good idea, but the sea's a bit chocolatey really. You never know. So that's the tower from the other side. I'd say someone actually lives in there. We'll go back along this side and then we'll have a look along the side of the river there. Have a look at the campers. Bumpity bumpity bump. the river there on the left hand side. You should see the boatyard and everything coming up.
Yacht club.
Yep, yacht club. There's a little slipway as well. You more than likely have to join the club or pay to use it. There's actually people swimming in the water. I don't think it's that warm. Not in the water anyway. The outside temperatures are nice. So as promised, so I'll give you a little walk along the side of the river. I'm not going to go too far. Just going to wander down here and just sort of give you a pan round. I may do a separate video another day and we'll have a big walk along the river, or maybe we'll get one of the boats out and we'll actually go for a tour along the river. I remember coming up here a few months ago and there was a little boat sitting on the bottom up here. It sunk. I think it's still there by the looks of things. So we'll see what condition that's in now. Of course, windy down here today. Really gusting quite heavily. Got a little wind net stream down this side as well, on the right hand side there. Yeah, the poor little fishing boat, I think it's a fishing boat by the looks of it. Poor thing's still been on the bottom. It's gone really green. The new one is probably that one in front of it over there. This one over here is just lives on the bottom by the looks of things. It's absolutely covered in seaweed on the sides. All inside is full of green. Definitely doesn't go anywhere, and when the tide comes up it just fills up with water. What a shame, nice little boat as well. It'd be ideal to go up and down this river. Lovely spot. So I think I'm going to wrap this one up here today, guys. I've walked sort of all the way around Aldeburgh, been all over the place really, from one end to the other. We had the old famous fish and chips. We've come down to the river, we've walked along the front, we've had a look at the shops. It's been a good afternoon. I'll show you a big row of campers on the way out, where there's lots of people down here all rowed up on their holidays and doing a bit of tour and stuff like that. And that'll be the end of this one. So thanks very much for coming in. Appreciate your time. Please leave a comment under the video and tell me what you thought. And if there's any other places you'd like me to go, any other beaches, any other towns, etc., and places you'd like to see, just let me know and I'll see what I can do for you. So thanks again, and I'll see you soon.